guys? What up, guys? What up, guys? You know, it's Marty. Anyway, guys, guess what I got to talk to you about today, guys? Today. Well, guys, you know, today, it's Tuesday and everything. You know, let me get you situated wait, quickly. All right, so, there we go. All right, so, you know, it's Tuesday, guys. It's Tuesday. So, anyway, guys, get this. So, last night on Monday Night Raw and everything, you know, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, he's going to be facing John Cena this Saturday at, whatever that event's called. War Games something? I don't know. I'm forgetting what it's. Survivor Series. Yeah, Survivor Series War Games. This Saturday on ESPN or Netflix internationally and everything. And I guess like ESPN Plus, you know, it's not like the actual ESPN and everything. But anyway, guys. John Cena's music plays and everything. And guess who comes out? It was this little person acting like John Cena. So that's just real interesting. You know, you should go check it out. You know, I thought it was pretty funny and everything. And whatnot, what have you. But then guys, look what I found, guys. Look what I found. Bam! That's right. Protein Pop-Tarts, guys. Protein Pop-Tarts. So, I had to get a hold of my buddy Danny. Because, if you're unaware, he into the fitness and, like, the whole working out stuff and everything. And, you know, he just knows stuff and everything. So I was like, Danny, what do you think about this? And he's like... And then I was like, so I guess it's healthy now, ? And he's like, well, not exactly, and everything, but, you know, bumpin' blueberry, that's what it's called, bumpin' blueberry. So anyway, I'll put a picture of the other flavors, like right here, and everything, because I took a picture of it. Anyway, so it's 380 calories, 31 grams of sugar. Anyway, there's like nutrition facts right quick if you want to see them. But I thought this was really interesting. Protein Pop-Tarts, 10 grams of protein. So, is it healthy? I'm a doctor, but I don't know. Would the Breakfast of Champions be Protein Pop-Tarts plus that new Monster? Maybe. But anyway, guys. So then, on the markdowns, I found a Hot Wheels. So this right here is a 72 Stingray Corvette. Now, I don't know why this is on the markdown, but it was on the markdown. Don't really know why. And then I picked up some gum on the markdown as well. So, that's good. Anyway, guys, you know, all in all, today's been a good day. You know, but, you know, just got done with the first spot. I got 3 more spots to go. You know, probably it's going to be another long day, but, you know, hey, guys, at least I started early today. But, boy, did I get up. I got up way too early, though, guys. Way too early. I mean, I was up at like 2:30 and everything. So, I'll tell you what, you know, off to work at 5. So, anyway, guys, it's going to be a long day. So, anyway, guys, I'll just come back to all you when we get done. And who knows, maybe we'll find something else that's new. Because I wasn't expecting to see Protein Pop-Tarts today. But, anyways, see you when we get done for the day. I guess. So, just got done working for the day and everything. You know, done for the day. What having, guys, it was another long day. But I think yesterday felt like it was longer because I started later than, you know, I did today and everything. Because today I started at 5 in the morning and everything. But today I worked longer than I worked yesterday. But, you know, just is what it is, you know. It's been all doomy, gloomy all day. It's been raining off and on. You know, been wearing my hoodie, you know, with my quarter zip. I guess the quarter zips are in nowadays and everything. You know, quarter zips and matcha, you know, what I've heard and everything. But guys, there sure is a juicy story to tell you at Fred Meyer and everything. I ain't gonna tell you, but, you know, just to know, juicy stuff's happening at Fred Meyer, you know. A lot of stuff, guys. Between 2 people. But, you know, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, you know, because, you know. You know. If you know, you know. Anyway, guys. So, all in all, it's been pretty good. I got a message on my, like, YouTube stuff and everything from saying that Jimmy John's wants to work with me. And it says Jimmy John's will pay you this amount of money if you make a video about their sandwiches. And if they like it, you know, they'll give you the money and everything. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. First of all, that, like YouTube's partnering with brands, and then said brands are going to creators, and they're like, hey, you want to do this? And then, you know. But the only thing is, like, I would think, like, if you do the video, then you should get the money and everything. Or whatever they're offering. You know, I don't really like how it's like they're saying that you gotta do the video, and then if we like it, we'll give you this amount of money. I'm just like, hey, because what if they don't like it? Then you ain't getting the money. You just like made this video for nothing and everything. So anyway, that's just really interesting to me. So every time I got myself like a YouTube question, I always ask my buddy Brantley, because guys, in life you always need a guy and everything. So when I got like some health related stuff, I'm asking my buddy Danny, because Danny, he's into health stuff. And when I got like a real estate question, I'm asking my buddy Tanner, because he's in the real estate game and everything. And then I think Brantley knows about the YouTube stuff. I'm not like 100% certain, because also Brantley has his own YouTube channel, and but I think he does. Actually his company runs a YouTube channel. I think he runs it for his company. But anyway, I think he knows what he's talking about. So I asked him about that and everything, and he's like, I got no idea what this is about, buddy. But make sure you ain't getting scammed. And I'm like, hey, I don't think this is a scam or nothing, because this is coming like directly from YouTube and everything. So it's just really interesting to me. And he's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, for sure. Just very interesting. Indeed. So anyway, guys, I think it's legitimate. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it's legitimate, like 99.9%, because, it's on the YouTube app and everything. But however, I gotta find a Jimmy John's. I know there's no Jimmy John's around me, so I gotta figure out where Jimmy John's is, get some time off work, and go to Jimmy John's. So maybe this weekend we'll go to Jimmy John's, but also I want to watch Survivor Series. And then, I like watching the football with Pops and everything on Sundays. So, and then I heard my aunt, or a couple of my aunts are coming to visit on Saturday. So, I don't know, guys. This Jimmy John things may not ever happen, because there's no Jimmy John's around me, and I have to find out where Jimmy John's is. So, anyway, I thought that was very interesting, so I thought I'd talk to you about it. So, anyway, guys, in life, always find someone that knows what they're talking about, guys. Because, guys, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room, but you should always have someone next to you that is the smartest person in the room. Like for instance, like I'm saying, if I was to have like a bunch of people around, so if I needed real estate, I go to my buddy Tanner. If I wanted health and fitness news, go to my buddy Danny. If I want like business / YouTube stuff, maybe go to Brantley and Chad and Joe, because Chad and Joe probably know a whole lot more about business, because they started their own company and everything, and then they hired Brantley. But Brantley does run the YouTube stuff. Anyway, I'm going off topic here. So anyway, guys, all in all, good day. So I'm really excited to try these. I think I'll try these when I get home, and this will be tomorrow's review, because I'm just very intrigued about protein Pop-Tarts. For sure, because I did a review. I'll see if I can put it like in the cards, because I'm trying to be more like active with the YouTube stuff, like showing you where to go in the videos. So I'll put that in the cards, or I'll put it at the end screen, because I tried a protein, like quote unquote Pop-Tart before and everything. So anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, keep spreading the good vibes only, and check me out on Instagram, Marty Kauffman, and I started up a TikTok account called with Marty Kauffman. And hey, guys, also weekly vlogs, Marty Kauffman YouTube channel and everything. And I might get back to doing like some car related stuff or truck related stuff, but who knows. One day I really want to get myself a Ranger Raptor or an F-150 Raptor, but with this job I got right now, it's not like smart to do that, because I drive around all the time with this job, and this Maverick gets 40 miles to the gallon and everything. The only thing is it's not all-wheel drive, but I don't really live in an area where I need all-wheel drive. But I am going to visit my buddy Tanner up in the Columbia River Gorge this December, so who knows about that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Keep spreading the good vibes only, and Marty out. Burp.